and welcome to Mitsubishi. My name's Steve and today I'm going to do a walk around video presentation for you on this absolutely fantastic 2017 Mitsubishi Outlander Exceed. And as you can see straight away from the front, you'll notice this car is very feature packed. You can see the front sensors really stand out, they're nice and clear. But today's video is going to go through all the features for you, the condition of the car, and I'm going to show you why you would want to own this vehicle. So as you have a look from the front of the vehicle, straight away you're looking at the really nice titanium paintwork. You can see the metal flakes through, really gives it that nice shine. We've got the Outlander decal on the front here. As I mentioned, we've got our front sensors here in the front there, as well as on the side that are colour coded. Beautiful styled headlights with our daytime running lights down the bottom there. HID headlights, so we've got our little washer jets there. Down the bottom you'll see our fog lamps. And we've also got fantastic black and white slimline number plates. So part of looking across the bonnet too for you at the paintwork in really good condition, no stone chips or anything that I can see. Looking around the front here as we come around on the driver's side, minor little mark just on the front there, might even just be a little bit of dirt left over. Couple of minor little marks just above the wheel arch. By the look of it, it is hard to see, they do rub off I think. So looking at the paintwork, really nice there. Coming down, we've got some fantastic 18-inch alloy rims there. Great tyres on the front. No gutter rashing on those wheels, which is really good. And then we come further back to our very nice colour-coded mirrors. We do have the indicator integrated in there. And you will notice underneath there is a camera in the mirror there too. That is, excuse me. And that is for our 360-degree view camera that is on this when you put it into reverse, and I will go through that feature with you inside the car. And the other thing you'll notice is we have a look at our mirrors here. We do have the blind spot monitoring symbol there, so really good. We do have tinted windows here on the front, which is really nice. We have got the privacy glass on the back windows too, which is excellent. Chrome door handles, keyless entry, which is why we've got our little button. Now we do have the car running because it's a little warm outside today and we are going to go into the car, so we're trying to cool it down before we burn our backsides on the leather. Having a look at the condition on the paintwork for the front door, really good. Having a look along the back door here, just a minor little mark there. Nothing too bad, probably looks worse on camera than what it is in person. Looking at our rear premium alloy rim there, another 18-inch alloy wheel with no gutter rashing at all. Great tyre tread on the back there, which is really good. And as we come around the paintwork on the quarter panel on the rear bar, really good. Our nice styled tail lights there that wrap right around into the tailgate. And you'll see starting at the top there, we've got our nice shark fin aerial with nice styling there. High mount stop lamp, our rear wiper there. Underneath here we will have our reverse camera. You can see our nice Outlander and DID badging in chrome as well. Our reverse sensors, which are really good, nicely colour coded there. Down below we have our fog lamp on the left hand side, on the right hand side, and our reverse light on the left hand side. And then pushing the rubber button, it's not turned on. Being the Exceed, they do have the electric tailgate. So not only do you have your gas struts on the side to help lift up, but you've got the electric control arm there, which is really nice. Looking in the back here, we do have a genuine cargo lineup to protect the inside, which it just velcros down. And then underneath here, you can see we've got storage there as well, cargo blind, and it is a 7-seater. So really good, you can have your seats tucked away nicely, plenty of room there. Child anchor points in the backs of the seats. And the great thing too with the rear seat belts is you can actually tuck them away on the side there nicely, so giving you plenty more room if you're not using them. Now as I mentioned, the electric tailgate button on here, you can push it when it's turned on. There you go, just nicely goes down on its own, and you will hear as it goes all the way down closing, and then it'll click and lock itself down. Really handy. Coming around to the left hand side now, looking at the condition of the paintwork, really good again. Our fuel filler on the left hand side, our rear premium alloy rim in great condition, no gutter rashing that I can see. Great tyres again. And the other thing I'll point out too, looking at our roof rails, now being the Exceed, it does have a sunroof as well, but having roof rails here, you can actually get the cross rails that genuine just bolt on, so really good there. Coming down further, looking at our paintwork, we do have another minor little blemish on the door there. And once again, looking at our rear, left hand mirror, another camera underneath and in great condition there. Coming now to the last premium alloy rim, and we do have some very minor gutter rashing around this one and great tyres on there. So as we come back to the front now, I will pop the bonnet and give you a look under there at our fantastic 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine. Now, really reliable engine here for you. Gonna give us some great fuel economy. So we've got our little lever on the right hand side to hold the bonnet up there. So as you look under there, you'll see there's plenty of room for the safety side of things, being a 5-star NCAP safety rated vehicle there. Now this little engine is going to produce a very impressive 110 kilowatts of power, 360 newton meters of torque, which is really good, and all this coupled with the 6-speed automatic transmission, giving us a very impressive 6.2 litres per 100 kilometres as our average fuel use. Excuse me. And now that's going to equate to around 968 kilometres, I reckon, of driving out of this vehicle. Alright, now to the inside of our fantastic Outlander here. I'm going to start with the driver's side, but you'll notice just looking straight away, very feature packed, really nicely styled interior, very comfortable seating to sit on. Starting with the driver's seat too, it is an 8-way electric seat, so you can adjust the height not only with your tilt of the back there, back and forth, as well as up and down from the front and the back of the seat, which is really good. Coming through to our armrest now, you'll see we've got our nicely styled trim right through the door, our nice chrome handles, and then we have all our window controls here, our door lock and our window lock button, our mirror controls all here. And you'll notice we can fold the mirrors in too if we need to. So parking in a tight car park, you can fold them in as you're driving in, or even if you're like I used to have the really tight garages with the brick pillars, you might need to fold them in to get them in so you don't rip them off. Really handy there. You'll see we've got our nice little tweeter speakers up in the side there as well. Now turning the steering wheel to the right, you'll see down here, it is hard to see, we do have our forward collision mitigation adjustment there, so I can change the distance with the forward collision mitigation from far to middle or to near. Really good for your different driving conditions as far as how the vehicle responds if it thinks you're going to have an accident. We've got our lane departure warning there, our reverse sensors or our sonar, and we also have our electric tailgate button to the left of that one as well. Coming up from there on the dash, we do have our traction stability control and our menu button, so I can change what I'm looking at on the screen there. Our indicators and fog lamp controls are on the right hand stalk with our auto headlights. On the left hand stalk we've got our rain sensing wipers, and we also have our little button there so we can squirt our headlights as well if we need to. You'll notice the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel there. I'll go through how they work as well, which is really handy. And then we have our very nicely styled steering wheel, so nicely leather wrapped. We've got our piano black finish on the inside with our little bit of chrome there. Now on the right hand side, being the Exceed, we do have adaptive cruise control. So turning it on, you'll see we've got 3 bars there, so we can change the distance there from 50 to 40 or 30 meters away from the car in front, and it'll actually show a little car picture up there once it's reading a car from the sensor in front. Nice and easy to set down, and you can see not available at the moment because we're not driving, and then you can resume there too. On the left hand side we've got all our stereo controls here. We also have our camera button there on the left hand side, so pushing that button just while we're sitting here in park shows up at the bottom here. You've got your front sensors that are active now, our front camera as well, and our bird's eye view camera on the left hand side there. Now if I turn my steering wheel to the right while we're looking, you'll see that line there gives us a guide of where the car's going to go, and on the left hand side it gives you that line as well, and then you get the dotted line here on the side, which is going to show you where the back wheel is going to swing around and go to. So really handy as you turn the wheel that way, and the same when you go to the left hand side there, it swaps for you. Now if we push the button again, you'll see on the left hand screen here it comes up with your curb parking. Now it does give you a green line there which will keep you around 100 mil off the curb, so really handy for people that are sort of struggling in those bigger cars. It just gives you that extra vision. And then while we're looking at the cameras, I'll pop it into reverse, and the camera on the left hand side, on the right, changes straight away. So you can go right through, and then you can change your view there, so you can see a meter behind the car and our reverse sensors, which you can hear are beeping at the moment. So popping that back into park there for you. As I mentioned, really nicely styled across the dash. Now we do have our nice big screen there, which does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and just like an iPad or a Samsung, just a swipe to go through. You've got all your settings for your Bluetooth air conditioning, so you can go there. It's showing you the vents that are using. Really nice how it gives you that style of, and give you an idea. Your dual zone climate control is also there, so you can see, and the outside temperature. So fantastic how they've updated the system to really give you some good information there. Your power button, your volumes are on the side. You've got your home button on the left hand side there too, to bring you back. And then you also have just your digital audio, FM, AM radio, or you can go your apps when you plug your phone in, which is really good. All our hard buttons for our climate control are down the bottom here, and you can see once again the dual zone climate control, which is really handy. Down below there we have our button here to activate or to turn off the electric tailgate, which is nice and easy to use. We also have a 12-volt charge point with just a plastic grommet. We have our blind spot monitoring button there, so we can turn that on or off. And you'll see here just a key fob holder, so if my key does go flat, or the battery in the key, you can put that in there and it will let the car register that you have your key, so you can start it, which is really handy. Really nice cup holders in the front here. Piano black finishing once again around the automatic transmission shifter there. Our four-wheel drive button here, our electric handbrake, and our auto hold button, so I can hold the gear or hold the transmission one gear if I wish. Our electric seat warmers for the two front seats, and then opening up the center console, got a nice little sliding tray that lifts out. We've got our two USB ports here with a 12-volt charge point there, and you'll see we've got little divots here for our cords to come out the back. So if we've got kids in the back, in the middle, they can actually listen or charge up their iPads and those sorts of things as well. And the other thing, as I mentioned outside, we do have a sunroof here, so I can, just by holding the button, open it right up, letting plenty of sunshine and heat in there all the way. You can also close it back up and just tilt it as well, which is really handy. So just having it as a vent, popping the back up to let the heat out, and then it's just a manual close. So really good if you've got a hot car, you can actually just leave that open a little bit and let the heat vent out. And then as you have a look around the condition of the vehicle interior wise, really good. We do have genuine floor mats in here, really nice leather seats. They do get a little bit hot in the sun, as we realised earlier. But then looking around, you've got your cup holders in the back there, really nice for the people there. Excuse me. And being such low kilometres, only having demo kilometres on it, being just under 5,000 Ks, really good value. So that's our walk around video presentation for this vehicle today. If you've got any more questions about the Outlander, or you'd like to book a test drive, please give us a call here at Berwick Mitsubishi on 9907 0555, and thanks very much for watching.